Hello, here I am again, once again on to YouTube. Welcome you to my YouTube channel. I'm excited about getting this YouTube channel started. So my topic for today will be being a single woman. A lot of time women don't like being single. They don't like being alone. They want somebody in their space. But there is nothing wrong with being a single woman. Ladies, we have to learn how to love ourselves, how to be alone, how to embrace who we are. It's going to be hard to be able to be a wife if we doesn't embrace who we are as a single parent, a single mother. It's going to be hard to give of yourself when you can't embrace yourself. You can't take yourself out. You can't do anything without a man. This is the thing that's in this time day is we don't want to be alone. We fear being alone. But there's nothing wrong with being alone. If you go through my book, My Silent Cry, you'll see that I have been married. This is my third marriage. I was never alone, but I was always lonely. You can have someone in your space all the time and yet be lonely. Why? Because you're not getting what you was expecting to get as a wife. We have expectation as women when we get married. We think it should be this way or that way. And we go into the marriage thinking that it's going to be a certain way, and we get disappointed. So what I need you single women to do is to love on yourself. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Do great things for yourself. Take yourself shopping. Go out and eat dinner by yourself sometime. You know, you have to learn how to love on you. That's the most important thing about being single. And then on the space you have a lot of space to give to God. You have a lot of space to learn more about who you are, who God is when you are single, because you don't have anybody else to answer to. You don't have a husband to answer to. You don't have nobody to feed but you, yourself, and I. So it's important that we understand the importance of being single. Being single is not a curse. It's not a bad thing. We all want to get married, of course, but we got to pass the first test of being single. We got to know that we love each other, ourselves. We got to show God that we appreciate Him and put Him in our life. Because so many times we get into different things because we don't know God. So many times we do not, and then we don't know God, but then we don't activate the faith that we have in God. So I am so excited to be talking to you today about being single, because to me, I thought, I don't ever want to be single. And I think that's the reason that I jumped from marriage to marriage, one relationship after another relationship, without being healed. And a lot of times, this is what happened to women. They get from one relationship to another relationship, and then that Boaz never find you because you're never free. How can your Boaz find you when you're never free? When you're always tied up in another relationship? A lot of men might be watching you and waiting on you and want to marry you, but because you're never free long enough for them to approach you, you miss your Boaz. Thank you, Holy Ghost. So it's important in between relationship to heal. It's important to have some mean times. It's important to have a period in between the time you disconnect from one person to the time you connect to the next person. Why am I saying that? I never gave myself time to disconnect. Every time I got out of a relationship, I was back into another one. I'm talking about ASAP. There were no cooling place in between because I didn't feel like I could be alone. But I'm telling you, now I'm married the third time. I'm learning that I can be alone. I'm learning that being with somebody doesn't necessarily that you are where you need to be, because sometimes God wants you to be alone. He needs you by yourself sometimes so He can talk to you, so He can build you, so He can train you, so He can mold you to be that type of woman you need to be when you become a wife. Because let me tell you about this, single women. You don't learn to be a wife once you get married. You learn to be a wife before you get married. You need to know how to be that wife before you say I do. So do you know how to clean? Do you know how to cook? Do you know how to keep yourself beautiful? Do you know how to keep your hygiene up? There's a lot to be known about a marriage. Do you know how to cover your husband once you get one in prayer? Do you know how to manage money? All of these things I did not know. So I failed in so many areas when I got married. But I just want to encourage you and help you women who are single to know that there's a lot to learn before you hook up. So while your Boaz is waiting for you, while your Boaz is gleaning the field looking for you, while your Boaz is watching you, what are you doing to show him that you're that kind of material to be a wife? What are you doing? Are you dressing properly? Or are you letting all hang out? Because once you get married to a man, he don't want all this good showing. So I just wanted to encourage you women, single women on today. It's okay to be single. Enjoy your single life. I didn't enjoy my single life because I didn't stay single long enough to enjoy it. But enjoy your single life. Enjoy your singleness. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy your time with God. Enjoy traveling the world or whatever it is that you might want to do. Because when you become a wife, a lot of those things is going to cut out. Unless you have a husband that really understands you being gone all the time. So I like to God bless you all. Be following me on YouTube. I will be doing more YouTube channeling on relationship, on women's married and single, on motherhood, on grandmoms, on different things. So be watching. Join me. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.